Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here I am, Tori at Tempe Dodge Chrysler Jeep Sales. Going to be producing video content of the new Grand Wagoneer. A couple of reasons why you can distinguish it is a Grand Wagoneer. The lower emblems are going to have a rose gold accenting on the sides. It's going to be on the lower part of the fascia. The Wagoneer is going to be on the top part of the actual hood. Front sleek design, metal finishes with LED lights all through the front. This one has the air ride suspension. It is all the way up in the right height currently. This option is going to be on the 22-inch wheels. Seeing right here, moving along, what this is, nice piece at the very bottom. This looks like the trim piece of the body of the vehicle. When you go to the vehicle, put your hands underneath, pop it open, electronically will fold down. So in case you guys are going off-roading, that will actually go up, give you a better clearance on the ground. On the driver's side seat itself, you'll see a couple new buttons. You're going to have the massaging seat functionality here. Once you press it, you'll feel a little vibration that you've actually done the command that you're asking for. See in here, you can fold this down, pull this guy in. These rear view mirrors will fold away. Pop it out, it'll pop out. A couple fun things on this guy here. The seat in the middle, if you're taller, for a legs extension, they're actually post outward to give you a better support for your legs. Taking a jump inside in the driver's seat, we have the standard controls for your lighting internally, automatic headlights, adjustable pedal positions. You do have the adaptive cruise control, your Bluetooth commands for your steering wheel options on the upper and lower. Center display is going to be adjusting your commands here. This one is loaded up with the Macintosh audio system with heated and ventilated seats in the first and second row. This guy on here, you do have 7 screens. It's going to be one here, one here, one here, one over here, and you're going to have 3 displays in the rear. One for each passenger and one for the audio control or the climate controls in the middle console. And you see up here, you're going to have your controls for functionality for the dual panoramic sunroof or the manual operation for the 3rd row passengers so they can have full visibility throughout the top. You also see back there you have the fan cam, which is going to produce the video footage on your touchscreen here to be able to keep an eye on your passengers in the 2nd and 3rd rows to make sure that they're doing okay. Okay, perfect. Another items that I'm going to be taking a look at, as you can see here, it's going to be the headrest adjustments. It's going to be the first time you're going to have electronic controls. It's going to be this upper guy here, in, out, up and down. Electronic, so you're not even going to have to do anything manually. It's all automatic for you. Taking a look inside here, your center console, you do have charging ports on the sides in this little suede felt liner. All of your surfaces are going to be soft touch surfaces. Your dash, your side panels, your armrests, all of it's going to be that nice tone. You do have Palermo leather seats. You can see that quilted pattern, which is very nice and upgraded on this guy. You do have the open pore walnut on the actual surfaces, so it's not a fake material. These vehicles are born and made in the United States. Taking a look at the 2nd row, we do have the double plated glass. So you can actually see in here, this is a pre-production vehicle. You'll see there's actually 2 layers in here. Okay, they are tinted with a goldish tint or bronze copper. So you can see it's a little hued to actually reduce the glare from the 2nd row. Okay, down here you do have your charging ports. Down in the lower section here, the USB and USB-C. This is going to be the climate control for the 2nd row. You do have a center console in here for storage with felt lining and charging ports. You do have a large console in here for storage. Okay. These are going to be the integrated 10.1-inch displays that you can actually use manual linking connections for headphones, charging, or HDMI cords. If you want to play your newest game functionality and have it connected, you're totally good there. You can plug it in here, use for a trip, and you do have your standard wall outlet to plug into your device to be able to have that connected. You will be able to use your Kindle, your Amazon Fire Stick for auto on these touchscreens. You can actually have individual logins, so somebody over here can be logged into their account. The next passenger over here will have their own separate account login. So you see the window shades, going to be added protection for glaring heat. The back in the third row, you're going to see there's actual adjustments for the seat itself. You can go forward and back, another USB-C and USB. You do have controls to quickly exit if you are a passenger in the third row. Just push this button in the back and you're unlocked and you can get going. You do have the folding controls. You can control them here for those second row seats. Folding down. Your second row is also adjustable. This seat is all the way back down. You can have it up. Here are the controls underneath. And slide it forward. But if you're trying to get to the back row, the easiest, touching here, touching these buttons. If you have a car seat or booster seat, it's going to be able to be in there without taking out and adjusting it. See all the room that you have back here in the third row. Take a look at the back, just give you a show of what that's looking like. After you close the doors, you have the functionality of that step to actually fold up. There it goes. You have the finished look in the rear. This is the Grand Wagoneer. So this is going to be the 6.4 liter V8 motor. The Grand Wagoneer is going to have a towing capacity of 9,850 pounds because they're all going to be in four-wheel drive, 4x4, as well as the 6.4 on the Grand Wagoneer platform. In case you are going to be in conditions where you're going to block your camera, you do have those lens cleaners for all the cameras on there. Functionality in the back. Pop this guy. You can see the rose gold accents throughout. All the features there. If you needed to adjust your actual height for your liftgate, all you can do is adjust the height, hold it in this position, go over to this buttoning here, hold it down, and be able to reprogram it. So when you're doing the adjusted right height of the rear tailgate, you'll press it, close it down, you can have the lights flashing. So now when I open it up again, it's going to come to that same point that I just programmed it at. There it is. And then if you needed to change it, you'll hold it, just push it up, go back over to the button. You'll actually see the indicator on the rear tail lights, as well as hear the beep saying it was reprogrammed. Okay. Do have your luggage compartments here. This guy here is going to be a little cargo area netting. Just pop these guys throughout. It's a little foldable, so you can actually adjust in here. Your rear seat controls for the second and third row. Functionality for electric controls to drop those down. Just be pressing those buttons there. Underneath here, you're going to have your roof rail rack system for your cross members, as well as a cargo net storage area. In case you do run into a flat, the tire is going to be underneath, and it is going to be a full size, so you're not going to have to worry about a donut. All you gotta do, pop this guy out here. As you can see, you have the black emergency tow hooks here that you can pop into the receiver in case you needed to. In the back, you'll actually use this and crank this knob here to lower your actual spare tire. Have your jack in here. This is your extension bar. It's getting a little bit more clearance in there. This is going to be your fuel funnel for the actual gas tank nub if you had to fill up an emergency situation, because it is the capless fuel fillers now. Pop this guy down just like that. As you can see, this is an amazing vehicle that they're having to offer. This is going to be the Grand Wagoneer. If this is something you're interested in, come check us out at Tempe Dodge Chrysler Jeep Sales off of Elliott and I-10. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy.